Have you ever found yourself questioning the nature of reality, wondering about the meaning of existence, or pondering what truly matters in life? You've probably delved into questions like, do we have free will? Is there such a thing as objective truth? Or what is the purpose of human life? Welcome to the vast and intricate world of philosophy, a realm where ideas are the building blocks and the mind is the architect. In our hyper-fast world where TikTok reigns supreme, the word philosophy may conjure images of musty libraries, ancient texts, or maybe even your high school philosophy class. However, philosophy isn't confined to textbooks or ivory towers. In fact, it's deeply woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. From the ethical dilemmas we navigate to the choices we make about how to live, philosophy is constantly at play. But how do we make sense of this complex web of ideas? Let us break it down with some philosophical stories that start off simple, but soon take a surprising twist. First, let's explore a problem many of us face. Imagine you're running a race, striving to reach the finish line. You're doing everything right. You train diligently, eat well, and rest adequately. Yet despite all your efforts, you find yourself lagging behind. In this scenario, what would you do? Would you continue to run faster, trying to bridge the gap? Or would you consider changing the race you're participating in? This is exactly the dilemma faced by a woman who discovered that she wasn't actually running the race she was meant to. She was competing with someone else, trying to measure up to someone else's standards. What happens when we realize that we're not on our path, but someone else's? This woman's story underscores a significant aspect of Stoic philosophy, the idea that we shouldn't compare our inner progress, our virtue and wisdom, with those around us. Just as we wouldn't compare the growth of different plants, expecting a sunflower to flourish like an oak tree, we should recognize that each person's journey is unique. The goal is not to become like someone else, but to become the best version of ourselves. Next, let's dive into a tale of an individual who dared to challenge the norms. This person had always believed that there was more to life than what they were currently experiencing. They felt a deep dissatisfaction with their routine, as if there was a puzzle piece missing. Despite this unease, they continued on the path laid out for them, completing their education, getting a job, and engaging in everyday tasks. But no matter what they accomplished, a nagging feeling of discontent persisted. Then a pivotal moment arrived when they came across a quote that read, "If you are not living your own authentic life, you are living someone else's." This statement resonated deeply within them, igniting a spark that couldn't be ignored. At that point, they realized that they had been passively following someone else's blueprint for life. Their actions were driven by societal expectations and the desire to fit in rather than by their own passions and aspirations. But this realization marked a turning point. It became their wake-up call, propelling them to take control of their life and forge their own path. They started by making small changes, pursuing hobbies, engaging in self-reflection, and seeking out new experiences. With each step, they felt a sense of liberation, breaking free from the confines of the life that was expected of them. This journey of self-discovery led them to explore various philosophies, each offering a different lens through which to view the world. They delved into Stoicism, learning about virtue, resilience, and finding joy in the present moment. They pondered existentialist ideas, recognizing the freedom and responsibility that came with creating their own meaning in life. Through this exploration, they gained a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them, ultimately crafting a life that aligned with their values and aspirations. Last, let's discuss a common misconception about happiness. Picture this: you're on a long journey with no clear destination. You walk from morning till night, sometimes stopping to rest, sometimes picking up the pace, but mostly just walking. Now imagine that throughout your journey, every time you reach a certain spot, you say to yourself, "I'll be happy when I get to the next mile marker." And you keep putting off your happiness until you get there. But when you finally reach that milestone, you realize it's just another mile marker on a path that never ends. In this scenario, you're essentially chasing an elusive form of happiness that always remains out of reach. This analogy perfectly encapsulates a common pitfall in our pursuit of happiness: the tendency to defer it, to believe that happiness lies ahead, just beyond the next milestone. But the truth is, happiness is a choice we make every single day. Instead of continuously postponing it, we can choose to find contentment in the present moment, embracing the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. This practice aligns with the teachings of Stoic philosophy, which encourages us to focus on what is within our control, namely our thoughts and reactions. By shifting our perspective, we can transform the way we approach challenges, finding strength and resilience in the face of adversity. We learn to appreciate the present moment, recognizing that it is the only moment we truly have. Happiness becomes a byproduct of living a virtuous and fulfilling life rather than a distant prize to be chased. This mindset shift equips us with the tools to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease, allowing us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that is truly our own. These philosophical stories illustrate that philosophy isn't a dry, abstract study. It's alive, dynamic, and profoundly impactful. Philosophy encourages us to lead a life of integrity, to be self-aware, and to find contentment amidst life's complexities. The key to applying philosophy, however, lies in embracing curiosity and asking questions. Don't hesitate to delve into the unknown, to challenge conventional wisdom, and to explore the depths of your own being. Philosophy welcomes your questions and doubts, viewing them as stepping stones on your path to understanding. It's in the questioning that you'll discover the richness and relevance of philosophical thought. Here is a question for you. How has philosophy influenced your perspective on life, or do you think it will impact your future decisions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your answers may resonate with others who have pondered similar questions. Additionally, if you found value in this exploration of philosophy, hit the like button and subscribe. Together, let's continue to unravel the mysteries of life and the universe, one thought-provoking conversation at a time. Remember, the journey of discovery begins with a single step, and that step is often a question. Keep asking questions, keep seeking answers, and embrace the transformative power of philosophy in your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey of intellectual exploration. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking wisdom, and above all, keep living a life that is both meaningful and authentic.